What is up, guys? Joe here, back with another video. Today is Tuesday, October 26, 2021, and Tesla is making headlines again. Tesla is up over 18% for the week on the news that they struck a $1 billion deal with Hertz Rentals to deliver hundreds of Tesla vehicles for their rental fleets. Investors are rewarding the stock positively and are embracing this news. So with that being said, I wanted to look at some headlines, do some technical analysis, and make a price prediction of where the stock could be headed next. So let's dive in. So if we jump over to Finviz, here's one Bloomberg headline. Elon Musk's fortune soars $36 billion in a day on Hertz order. Elon Musk's personal fortune jumped by $36 billion on Monday after Hertz Global Holdings Inc. placed an order for more than 100,000 Teslas, and filings showed a fresh tranche of options in his moonshot pay package vested. Here is another headline. Tesla's $1 trillion value, a double bonanza for Musk. Tesla stock soars to $1 trillion valuation on deal with rental car giant Hertz. Tesla has partnered with Hertz, one of the largest car rental companies in the world, provided with more than 100,000 vehicles by the end of 2022. Tesla stock jumped to a record high, hitting a $1 trillion valuation. And here's one more. How a 2,360% jump in call options fired up Tesla's share surge. There were plenty of reasons for Tesla Inc. to rally Monday, everything from Hertz Global Holdings Inc.'s blockbuster order to buying by passive funds and a squeeze on short sellers. Other forces were at play in goosing the gain. Option traders who piled on bullish bets and market makers who were forced to purchase shares to hedge their positions as the stock surged. What this means is, on Monday and Tuesday, as more call options were being bought in the market, institutions need to be able to cover those call options. So recall that one option contract equals 100 shares. And if we look over at bar chart, today most active stock options, number one was Tesla yet again. We had an options volume of over 1,700,000, which is extremely bullish. There was a 62% call option ratio versus a 37% put option ratio. So now jumping back into Finviz, we do see that Morgan Stanley gave it a new price target and reiterated their overweight position, and the new price target is from $900 over to $1,200. Wedbush also reiterated their outperform position and gave it a new price target from $1,000 to $1,100. And lastly, Deutsche Bank did give it a new price target of $900 over to $1,000. So as you can see, I am extremely bullish on the stock. We have a lot of runway ahead of us, especially with these new upgraded price targets made by these analysts. We still have a lot of room to grow ahead of us. So now if we look at the weekly chart, you can see that Tesla has been in an upward momentum trading since June, and it's been steadily climbing ever since. And it was trading in the small channel down here from June, July, August through September. Our blue line down here would be seen as support, and above we can draw imaginary resistance. And finally, in the month of October, it broke resistance and it pushed higher. We can look at it the same way within TradingView. Here's our daily chart. You can grab our trend line tool here, and down here bar was acting like support, and as you can see, it was respecting the trend line each time, and it was bouncing off support, bounce, 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 and above we did have resistance over here, and same idea, it was getting rejected at resistance, rejection, 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 and finally broke through resistance here and pushed way higher, which is where we're at now. And as you can see on our RSI chart down here, we are at the 88 point mark, which is actually overbought conditions. That means we are seeing extreme levels of buying currently. So I would say you wait a few days for the stock to cool down in order to place your purchase. Again, I am long-term bullish on the name, but because we are at overbought conditions on the RSI, I do expect a pullback soon, and hopefully this RSI can trend lower and we can get a better entry point at the midpoint here, somewhere around the 50 point RSI line. So now in order to get a better macro view of where the stock could be headed next, we can draw some Fibonacci retracement zones in order to predict where the stock could find its next level of resistance. So what you want to do first is grab your Fib retracement tool and zoom out. Great. And with your Fib retracement tool, you want to drop your first anchor at the lowest point of the stock, and that was posted back in March 2020. Drop your first anchor there, and you want to stretch out the second anchor and drop it at the highest point of the stock, which was posted yesterday, right there. And that's roughly a previous all-time high of $1,083. So now, as you can see, previously Tesla was trading in this zone, and that's between the 61% retracement zone and the 78% retracement zone, and we were able to break through that and push onto our next zone, which is where we currently live, and that's between the 78% retracement zone and the 100% retracement zone. So now keep in mind, we did get rejected up here, and I fully expect Tesla to trade within this zone. So our support level here for this zone would be the 78% retracement zone, and that's a price target of 871 would be your support zone, and absolute resistance above that would be $1,093 as your next level of resistance. So now, if we're able to break through resistance here, we can draw some Fibonacci extensions to get a better idea of where the stock could be headed next. We can zoom out here. So if we're able to break through the $1,093 mark, we can push higher, and our next level of resistance would be $1,376, and that's the 127% retracement zone. And if we're able to break through that, finally we approach the 161 retracement zone, and that's a price target of $1,735. So keep in mind, I do think we'll get there eventually. This is a very volatile stock. It's a very volatile name that is very liquid and used by a lot of day traders to make quick day trades. So I do think we will reach this level eventually, a level of $1,700, but not in a straight line up. We will encounter volatility along the way. I would recommend this name as a long-term hold, but currently, because of its overbought levels, I would suggest you wait a few days to get a better price entry and save a couple of dollars. So now, if Tesla continues reporting positive earnings reports and they continue hitting their car delivery targets, then we can get to these price targets in a couple of months. So I hope you found this information helpful. Stay bullish, stay vigilant. If you have any questions, please leave a question in the comment section. I'll be happy to respond. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.